Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this tutorial we'll write a Python program to print this number pattern. Here shape of this number pattern is right triangle and number of row is here 5. But in the program we'll ask the user to enter number of row. And to get the number of column we'll use the formula row plus 1. Because when row is 0 we need 1 column. When row is 1 we need 2 column. When row is 2 we need 3 column. That's why to get the number of column, we'll use the formula row plus 1. And to print the number, here we want to print number like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Our pattern number starts from 1 and we need to print continuous number. To get the numbers, we can add 1 to previous value. That is 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, like that. So to print numbers, what I'll do is I'll take a variable and I'll initialize that to 1 with the first number of this pattern, that is 1. Then to get these numbers, I'll add 1 to previous value. Okay, so this is about the pattern. Next, let's write the program. And here, the first step in the pattern program is we need to ask the user to enter the input. Here, input is number of row. For that, first I'll use a variable. Next, use input function to take input. Write a message. And here we are using Python 3. And in Python 3, by default, this input function will take input as string value. But here number of row is an integer value. That's why we need to convert that string value to integer using this int function. So done with the first step. And the next step is we need to use nested for loop to print numbers in different row and column. First we need to write for loop for row. Here row is a variable which represent row number. And here in the range function I need to mention how many row we want in the output. We want num rows. Done with the first for loop. Next, for loop for column. And here call is the variable which represent the column number in the output. In the range function, we need to mention how many columns we want. Here we want row plus 1 columns. When row is 0, we want 1 column. When row is 1, that is row number. When row number is 1, we need 2 column. So that's why we need row plus 1 column in the output. Next, we need to print the number. So here today we want to print continuous number and our pattern start with number 1. So for that here I'll take a variable and I'll assign value 1 to it. Then here we'll print that first. Use end space to print the number in the same line as well as to add space between the numbers. Then here to print the next numbers you need to add 1 to previous value. Value is equal to value plus 1. Then here let's use print function to print different row in different lines. We need to use this print function outside the second for loop, inside the first for loop. So we are done. Let's save this and run this. I'll take 5 and here you can see the output, but here we can't see right triangle shape. Because in the output we have 2 digits number as well as 1 digit number. For that you need to format the output. Use format function and here I'll take 3. Let's save this and execute this. 5 and here you can see the output now. Right? This is how you can format the value. So what we did here, first we'll ask the user to enter number of row and next we'll take a variable and we'll assign value 1 to it because our pattern starts with number 1, that's why. Then use to for loop to print numbers in different row and column. We need num rows here and row plus 1 column. And here next we need to print the value. Here value equal to value plus 1 to get remaining numbers. then this print function to print different rows in different lines. Alright, so that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.